Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Blue Tiger View,
where if it's happening on the Lincoln University campus, we're bringing it home to you.
Welcome Jefferson City and surrounding areas. I'm Keandra Roswell.
And I'm Brian Atlas. Lincoln University is seeking help with the naming for 4 campus faculties. Reporter Keandra Roswell gives us the story.
Nominations are being sought for naming of 4 facilities on Lincoln University campus. Sheila Gassner, Director of Design and Construction, gives us the details.
The 4 buildings would be the South Campus building, which is located on the south end of campus along Leslie Boulevard. We've owned that building since about 2006, so we never gave it an official name yet for that building. The other facility is the Home Management House. It's located over by the library along Dunklin Street, and it was used by Home Economics, but it has new uses now. We also have the Daycare Center, which is at 609 Marshall Street, and then the 4th floor lounge in Martin Luther King Hall.
Sheila Gassner explains how the names for the facilities will be selected.
The process then is once we receive all the nominations, the committee will review them all, and they will rank them in recommendation order to the president. She will receive all of the whole list, no matter who sent it and all the names. She will receive it, but she'll get recommendations from the committee on our top choices. And then she'll review all those, and then she will make a recommendation to the Board of Curators, and then they'll approve it or not.
Both Lincoln alumni and students are welcome to submit nominations for the naming of the 4 facilities. Sheila Gassner explains why it's important to have their input.
It's important to include a cross-section of everyone, on the committees, so that we get everyone's input into if the name is appropriate.
Lincoln University now has a new space for meetings. A just renovated building named the South Campus Conference Center, located at 900 Leslie Boulevard, offers 5,000 square feet of space and current technology. This new location offers convenient parking, 3 meeting rooms, 2 boardrooms, and a kitchenette as well. This new business is open to businesses, organizations, and individuals. For more information on rental rates, please call Division of Continuing Education at 573-681-5206 or email at learn@lincoln.edu.
Saying farewell is always the hardest thing to do, so why not sing it? Blue Tiger View's Bruce Jenkins reports on a graduating senior, her last music recital.
Jacqueline Brown, a music major here at Lincoln University, tells what she has accomplished in order to have her senior recital.
As a vocal voice major, you have to learn French, German, Italian, Latin. It takes a lot of individual practice and determination, as well as discipline, because a lot of times you have to practice on your own or warm yourself up by yourself. And then I had to practice in Richardson as well for my voice lessons, because I had to learn how to project more and make sure that the sound is hitting the back of the wall and that it's reaching me as well so I can hear, and then as well as lifting up the piano top so I can hear the notes well. And yes.
A senior recital is a concert of songs that all music majors have to perform, displaying everything that they have learned from the first day of their college career, showing off their voice diction and their talents for their friends and family to hear.
I had a dedication to my brother who passed away May 2010. Put that on the program. Really wish he could be here. We were really close, and he was into music as well. He was my musical inspiration. My mother came. 3 out of 4 of my aunts came. My BFF, because she's my cousin, so her whole family came. And then about 7 more of my other cousins came. And they traveled from Cape Girardeau, Missouri, Chicago, St. Louis, and one was even here in Jefferson City.
Jacqueline says that she would like to give great kudos to her vocal coach, Dr. Rob, because without her, a lot of this would not be possible. And she would also like to thank her accompanist on the piano. This is Bruce Jenkins reporting to you for Blue Tiger View.
The winner of 2008's America's Got Talent competition, Neil Boyd, recently performed in Richardson Auditorium. The pop opera singer hails from Sikeston, Missouri, and has traveled all over, including Las Vegas, where he performed as a headliner. His great, unique sound sends chills up your spine. Joining him was a local piano soloist, Mike Michelson. All the evening's proceeds went to Lincoln University and the Samaritan Center.
The Center for Innovative Instruction is one of the least talked about departments at the university. They help the faculty and staff to learn more about the new technology on campus that is being used. I spent some time at the center. So what's your name again, so that everybody out there will know?
My name is Nick Edwards, and I work for the Center for Innovative Instruction. I'm in instructional technology.
Okay. So Nick, can you tell me what exactly would you say a typical day for in the center would be?
A typical day is fielding calls and answering emails regarding Moodle questions for the LMS, taking care of media problems within the department, whether that be within the classroom, fixing equipment. It can be a various number of things.
Okay. So if you have a student that comes in and, recommends that, okay, I don't think my Moodle is working correctly, what would be the steps that you would tell them to take first before they would, come back if something else would be happening wrong with their Moodle account?
If something is going on with their Moodle account, well, first I would check to see if they have an account available. And if they're having problems logging in, then I would actually have them call OIT at 681-5888. And they would be able to help them with login issues. Any other Moodle issues, we can typically help out the student as it comes along.
So how long have we had this Moodle program? Are there any other various programs that Lincoln has had besides Moodle?
Yes, we just actually switched over, I believe it was less than a year ago, from Angel. And before that, I believe we had Blackboard, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I do know that we used to run through Angel.
What exactly you do for the Center for Information Technology?
Yes, my position here is training coordinator, and I provide all the professional development for faculty and staff. So what that basically means is I'm your teacher's teacher.
And teacher's teacher, I like that one. Would you say, what would be the most trying things when you're trying to teach the faculty and staff how to use the new technology?
Yes. Wow, I hate to say it on camera, but everything. That's a lot of challenge. But students, it's so easy to teach because they grew up with the technology. But a lot of times especially some of the older faculty, they have challenges with some of the basic things. And you always just got to put extra emphasis on some of the basic things.
Lincoln University's Center for Innovative Instruction is very helpful towards the faculty and staff of Lincoln University. It helps them to learn how to use laptops, electronic PowerPoint presentations, and much more of the electronic age. This is Brian Ellis reporting for Blue Tiger View.
The recession is creating challenges for students seeking jobs. According to the nonprofit National Bureau of Economic Research, the economic recession began in December 2007 and ended in June 2009, lasting a total of 18 months. But for many, it seems as though the recession is still continuing. Students at Lincoln University might be feeling the effects too. The job outlook for students who are still attending school is an indication that even financial aid is taking a hit. Paying for college classes is becoming increasingly hard to do. One reason is because many public four-year colleges use tuition increases to offset budget cuts handed down from state governments.
Authors of the national book, The Pact, made an appearance on our campus to discuss their humbling success. Dr. Sampson Davis, Dr. George Jenkins, and Dr. Ramik Hunt honored us with their presence. Anya Mabry has more with this story.
The Pact is a true story about three African American men growing up in the inner city of New Jersey. These men made a pact in high school that they will once become doctors and see each other through medical school. Dr. Sampson Davis, Dr. George Jenkins, and Dr. Ramik Hunt, also known as the Three Doctors, makes an appearance here at Lincoln University to further discuss their book and offer inspirational insight to students and the faculty administration.
You gotta have faith. And I know that sounds simple and it's very cliche, but without faith, I wouldn't be here. Without the belief that I would have been able to somehow pay for school, without the belief and the faith that I would have been able to compete with my peers who had a lot more tools than I had to actually build their house, I wouldn't be here. And the reason that faith is so strong is because faith is what got me through and allowed me to compete and allowed me to succeed and excel.
Dr. Sampson was born in a house filled with drugs and violence. Seeking his way out, he is now a board of certified emergency medicine physician at St. Michael's Medical Center, and he also works directly with Violence Prevention Institution of New Jersey. Dr. Jenkins had a dream to get out of the crime-filled streets of Newark when he was only 13. He knew he wanted to be a dentist. Now he's an assistant professor of the clinical dentistry section of adult dentistry at Columbia University. Hunt always had a gift for the gab, keeping him in a lot of trouble when he was younger. But he found his direction in friends. Now he is a board-certified internist at the University Medical Center at Princeton and assistant professor of medicine at Robert Wood Johnson's Medical School. The Pact is a common read here on Lincoln University's campus, along with other books by the Three Doctors, such as We Beat the Streets and The Bond. Following the seminar was a book signing in Mitchell Auditorium, formerly known as Richardson Auditorium. The meet and greet allows students to get their books signed and gain a professional network. These well-established men are also the founders of the Three Doctors Foundation, a foundation created to inspire and motivate youth through education, leadership, and achieving your goals. This foundation brings to common ground help for kids living in the inner city struggling to make it through school. Donations are always acceptable, and all you have to do is log on to www.the3doctorsfoundation.com.
It's that time of the year when the Marching Musical Storm Marching Band of Lincoln University, along with participators, deck the halls around Jefferson City, Missouri, for their annual holiday Christmas parade. It's always a fun-filled time to gather around outside with family and friends to enjoy some exciting entertainment for this wonderful time of the year.
And that's the news. We'll see you next time.
On the Blue Tiger View, we're here for you.